What's up, everybody? You ready to dive into double strokes? I'm super excited to get through this exercise. We are starting at a slow 80 beats per minute and we're working all the way up to 90 beats per minute. All right, this is a really cool skill, totally different than singles or accent tap, and hopefully you'll get a kick out of this too. All right, here's a list of things to think about as you're working on this exercise. Okay, don't forget, choose a goal of what you're working on through this exercise. Understanding 16th notes, that's a totally reasonable one, a goal to work on through this. Getting your feet to line up with your hands through this exercise. It's a challenge until you get really comfortable and you just have, you have an internal metronome within you. All right? But if you're ready, I'm ready to go here. So let's start at 80 beats per minute. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Very good. 2, again, 2, max your heights. Very good. 2 more times here. And 1, 2, here we go. Very good. 2, and we're last time at this tempo. Really good job. How did that feel? Hopefully it felt nice in control, and hopefully you're getting comfortable with this pattern. Even if you're not perfectly with your feet yet, or you're not totally understanding 16th notes, it's okay to just repeat the pattern for a while until you start to understand. You hear the metronome, you put your feet with the metronome, and you play your hands the best you can. And you think about it. You learn how to count. You spend time understanding the rhythms. If you need to count out loud, then do it. That's good for you. One thing to think about, and hopefully that you've already noticed this, but after we go through the double beats on each hand, we have that big open 16th note roll. Right? How much slower is that than really what we're playing? Right? Our hands are moving in 8th note patterns, right? 1, right? It's much slower than it was before because we're moving, right? So, and our right hand plays quarter notes. 1 E and 2 E, right? 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. It's all 16th notes still, but the macro rhythm, if you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Super slow, right? So make sure you adjust to that Make sure you're efforting to keep your heights as high as possible. This is a chop building exercise, just like a lot of the ones that we're working on right now. It's your ability to get your hands stronger and to build those muscles up. All right, that's a ton. Way too much talking for me. We're moving to 82. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, and 1, 2, again, go. Very good. 2 more times. 1, 2, ready, go. Nice and legato. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, here we go. Really good job. One thing to think about, there are only a handful of downstrokes in this whole exercise. Everything else is up and rebounded. Down, down, right? So only really 2 techniques to think about this entire time. This is much more about changing your rhythm and understanding how to play up nice and rebounded strokes. There's not a ton to think about as far as different types of strokes. This is really working on your ability to get 2 perfect identical notes in a row. All right? One last point before we move on. See if you can make your second note louder than your first. Okay? A lot of times people get in the habit of going, right? That means you're not rebounding the stick, right? It's super important that you get that second note as loud, if not louder. Work to make it louder than the first note. It's almost impossible to do, but if you can do it, your roll is going to sound that much better. Because if you don't get those notes even, it'll sound like, and that's not what we're going for, right? That could be something. That could be kind of cool. That's a different skill, but that's not what we're working on. We want to have, right? That's what we're aiming towards. And the way we get there is by having 2 super even 16th notes. We're at 84. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Very good. 2, and again, 2, same tempo. Very good. 2 and 2 more times here. Very good. Last time here, and 1, 2, energy up. Nice job. I'm not going to talk much because I talked a lot between 82 and 84, but I just want to say, did you forget about your tacit hands? Are those things floating off into outer space while you're working on those double strokes, or are they still nice and ready to play in playing position? Of course you didn't forget about it because you're awesome, but maybe somebody forgot. That's all right. We're jumping to 86. Give it another shot. A little bit brighter. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Very good. 2 and 1, 2, again, go. Very good. 2 and 1, 2, 2 more times. And 1, 2, last time. Nice job. All right, we got to jump to 88 beats per minute, but one thing to think about before we do is, are all of your little double beats, your chunks of 16th notes, do they sound the same? I know we talked about having 2 in a row that sound the same. We don't want it to sound like, we want it to sound like, all right, but does that sound the same, the first one, as the last one? And how about your right hand to your left hand? How do those sound? It's another thing to think about. I'm sure you're doing great. I'm sure you're killing it. I gotta throw it out there. Just in the off chance. You never know. 1, 2, 88. Here we go. And 2, and again, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, and 2 more times. Here we go. Very good. 2, last time here. Then we're bumping it up. Very good. Check it out. We're at 100. Just kidding. We're at 90 beats per minute. We're at our goal tempo. We'll get to 100 very soon. It will take no time to get there. But until then, we're at 90. You got to hit 90 first before you go to 100. That'd be crazy. Here we go. 4 times here. 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 90 beats a minute. And 2, and again, 2 even 16ths. And 2, and 2 more times. Here we go. And 2, very good. 1 more time here. Yeah, nice job. Couple things to think about as you're working on the skill set is if you're practicing and you're wondering, am I playing perfect 16th notes? Right? You can put on a metronome to subdivide 16th notes. You can make it sound like... Right? We can absolutely do that. One of the things I like working on is the ability to control space and understand where the downbeat is. That's why I don't have those subdivisions on. But you can fill them in if you want. Right? That's a really good way to get to practice with a buddy and figure out if you're playing perfectly in time as you think you are. But until then, we're jumping to 94 beats a minute. A little bit brighter. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. And 2, and again, 2, nice and even. Very good. 2, and again, 2, 2 more times. Stay relaxed. Very good. And 2, and last time here. Very good. All right, you know what we got to do? We got to drop it back down to 90, and we got to get our performance reps. All right, we're doing 2 reps here, right at our goal tempo of 90 beats per minute, and we're going for no errors. Think about your hand transitions. Think about those isolated downstrokes. Think about making your doubles sound exactly the same, not rushing when we get to the little open roll at the end. Tons to think about. And max out your heights. This is chop building, right? 1 and 2 and 2 performance reps. Go. And 2, and again, 2, last time. Yeah, nice job. Way to go. I hope that went really well for you. If there's still things that you know you need to work on in this, then run it back. Start it back at 80 beats per minute. Go check out the intro video again and work your way back up so you understand what you're doing incorrectly or just how to make it a little bit better. But if that went really well for you, you're ready to get to the next level, then I will see you in the next video. Thanks for playing along. Thanks so much for playing along. If you liked that video, please let me know down below. Let me know why you liked it. Let me know what you're working on so I can make more things exactly for what you need. And if you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. No, if you didn't like it, please let me know why down below, because I want to make videos that you need. What skill sets do you need? What would make you better faster? Let me know. And if you want to get some real feedback, tag me in videos. Send me an email, tag me on Instagram, tag me on YouTube. I want to give you comments. I want to make this a community, and I want us to all get better at drums faster. All right, I'll see you in the next one.